Hello. I just wanted to start this video a little different than I normally do. What you're looking at right now is my backyard. What I want to do is pan over here to the corner where you see the old dead bush. I'm going to have the old dead bush removed here in a few days' time. I just wondering what some of y'all's thoughts was. Thought making about either a storage building or a shed or something in the corner. If I do add a shed or something to the corner there, mainly what I'll be doing would be death pile type stuff, holding some of my supplies, that type of thing. I'm not planning on a place where I would produce the episodes or just doing anything like that. That's not my plans at this point. I have plenty of room inside my house as far as doing that type of stuff for my eBay room and all that. I want to kind of keep that inside my house because I can control the weather and that type of thing. I just see what your thoughts was. I'm gonna have to do something here eventually. Some of my stuff will have to go into some kind of storage, whether I pay monthly for that storage, or if I do a storage building or a shed. Thank you for your comments. Now let's go for the regular video.
Hello, welcome back. Um, if you think the thumbnail is just some kind of way of clickbaiting you, let me tell you, I wish it was a clickbait because what happened is just crazy. But it's going to happen one day to probably one of y'all if you do it long enough. It happened to me. I'm gonna go into explaining what happened to me, the $200 mistake. Um, Kind of what I would call, if I was going to call it a yard sale, the good, the bad, the ugly, you know. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a couple solds here, and then we'll kind of go into the bad, and then we'll go into what was good in that yard sale too. So, first of all, I got a different perspective here, so I can kind of cheat as to the sold. So that's what I'm going to do first. We'll go a couple solds here, and then we'll go into the story. But we sold this Winston cigarettes cap. It's unused. This would be one of those, as we're going to get ready in here in a minute to talk about. You'd smoke so many points and send them in, and then you'd get a free ball cap from Winston Salem cigarettes. Looks like we got about $16 free shipping. We picked up that for $1 at a yard sale early this year. We sold some CDs. This was a good collection, God. We got 60-some CDs. They were all like this. These are Poison, Motley Crue, AC/DC, this type of thing. I've already sold some others out of this lot before. We got $20 plus shipping out of this. I sent an offer on that. The person took it. Sold Animal Crossing here. I bought a Wii and a bunch of games for $50 here recently. So this is the first thing I really listed out of that. So for all of that and the Wii, I listed the Wii separate this time to see if I can move it any quicker. We're going to try that. Wii's right now for me are slow, so I'm trying a different method. Anyway, got $14.95 plus shipping. So what happened to me? What happened to me that I lost $200? Okay. So I was at a yard sale. I was going to a couple yard sales Friday. Kind of got up 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I got over to the yard sale because what it was, they had a picture of just a toy as the thing. And I thought it was a yard sale from last year. These same people were having another yard sale. And they had a decent yard sale the year before. I got some video games and some toys and stuff. So I thought, I got to get over there. So I got over there. And I was about the only one over there, maybe me and one other person or something, but they weren't looking at the type of stuff I was looking at. So I was looking around, and first thing, I spot this right here, and this was a good find. That's sold, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the sold on this. This is a collection of Dune books. I paid $5, and I did a short on this. And I got $49.95 plus shipping. It's going international, so we'll throw that in as a bonus in the story. And but anyway, I picked that up. I pick some other stuff up, and then I pick up, and I'll show you a picture of it because I got it listed, so we'll see that listing. And it's a blue teal phone, vintage rotary phone. So I'm looking at $80 to $100 on that, plus shipping. It hasn't sold yet, but that's kind of the broader territory I'm coming in. So, like I say, I'm not the only one here. There's good stuff, so I'm just looking around. A lot of vintage stuff. Some of it's not very valuable, but it's a lot of cool vintage stuff to look around at. So anyway, I'm playing with this toy, and it's a stage-like thing here, and it's like, and I can see the Star Wars, and I'm playing with it, and it kind of comes to me. I said, I wonder if this thing's valuable, and I was like, yeah. I kind of didn't know what to call it when I looked it up, so I didn't really come up with a good thing on eBay, so I didn't really see nothing. I looked the toy up, picked it up, looked around, didn't see a date. I'll tell you something. Usually you get this right. But the toy felt modern and it felt cheap. And if you play around enough toys from older times as opposed to newer toys, the older toys seem to have more sturdy about them, kind of all cranky and stuff, but they're sturdy. They can handle a kid being a little rough with them. Where today's toys, man, they just, I don't know. And that's what it seemed like to me. So I kind of forgot about it. I kind of went on, went to work. I went to another yard sale, and then I went home. I was happy with what I found, because I got that blue teal phone, $1,800. Got the Dune books. I got some other stuff, like I said. No major scores on the rest of it, but still, for one yard sale, I'll probably make, what, probably $100, let's just say. Because I'll make 35 off the books, and let's say 65 off the phone. I think those are pretty conservative makes. I made $100 for going to one yard sale. And there's a couple of little things. Maybe we'll make more. And actually, we got a big surprise. We'll just take that on the two things. So, as I say, I started thinking about the display. And I think, what about that display? But I had to go. I got to go work. See, I work a full-time job. I work second shift. So, I was like, well, never mind. I went ahead and ate my breakfast. I got a late breakfast at Hardee's. And I went on to do my stuff, got ready for work, and headed off to work. And I got there and I got thinking, wonder if that was like an original 12 stand. I wonder if that was, because what was, you bought a box. If you know anything about the original Star Wars, they did not have the figures ready yet when the movie came out. All you bought was a box. Now, how would that have been wonderful Christmas morning if you bought a box? You got the box. And then you sent away the box, or some part on the box. I don't know how that worked. You'll have to look that up. And then you got your 12 figures. And they were on a stand. That's what I was playing with earlier in the day, was the stand that those original 12 figures would have come on. The Star Wars thing, Star Wars collectibles, the original 12 is pretty cool. And that was the stand. I got to think about it. Yeah, that was it. So I looked this up. Yeah. Sells for $200 plus shipping. The lady had $2 on it. It worked. The stickers were all good. It was adult owned. The lady said she used to run a flea marketplace. Lord knows probably how long it sat at her flea marketplace. That's another story probably for another time. But anyway, I left it and I went to work. I worked my whole shift. Went to home, went to bed. I did sleep, thank goodness. And when I got up, I headed up there as quick as possible. Of course, it had sold. But this story has a silver lining, and we'll do that after. Talk about a couple more solds. Sold this Super Nintendo Classic Edition. We had this for about $135 at one time. I guess it was too high. I reduced it to about $120 plus shipping. And it's sold. This thing is freaking mint. The guy gets stuff off of. He really takes care of good stuff of his stuff. Sometimes I pay up a little bit because of that. But I got $120 plus shipping. That is the big sale of the weekend. That was really good. Sold the Corvette wax. This is nothing great. I had about March, I picked up a bunch of wax. And then these people called me again. They sold me some more wax. I sold a couple things out of that. That was pretty good. This is not so good, but I didn't give them but like $5 for this. So I think we got about, let's see. I got it right in front of me. Why am I trying to shoot this off the curb here? I knew what the Super Nintendo went for, but I don't really remember because I tell you what happened. Looks like we got about $14.99 plus shipping out of that. So still really good. Happy because, like I said, I picked up a lot of other wax when I picked it up. So I'm good. So it's also... We paid $5 for a Sanford & Son seal. We got $18.81. I think about the time we get done there, plus shipping. Okay, one more what so. We got Miss Eileen Fisher. This is a petite dress, very lightweight, very summery. I think we got about $17 plus shipping. This is a $2 dress. I do look at the $2 place. I do look for dresses a little bit if they look like the right one. I do sell a few dresses every once in a while, or a women's piece of clothing. Even though I try to stay away from it, sometimes it sucks me back in. So what was the other good thing we found? So I was there too. Now we know that there was a $200 stand there. We know these people didn't look this stuff up on eBay. So I seen this for $1. And it looked like it just had, you can see here, a Star Wars art from like the 70s and 80s. So I went and bought the bag. So here's what we had in it kind of quickly. We had some 70s articles. This isn't going as fast as I thought, but there's just some 70s stuff in here. There is a poster. Oh, this stuff is fragile. I'm going to have to be more careful. There's an old poster in here. Wow. This folds out to a poster that's about falling apart of a 77 poster. We're going to have to look that up. I didn't even notice that was in there. It wasn't part of an article. It's a part of a poster. See, I'm getting surprised. We got a Star Wars fan letter. You had to send those in. We have another fan club type exclusive. More fan club exclusive. Star Wars fan club thing. Bantha tracks. Fan club. This is yet another poster. I won't fold it out, but you know it's a big Star Destroyer. This is another poster. This was the Weekly Reader Fan Club poster. Let me see if I can fold this one out. This should be not ridiculously hard. I want to see something about this one. It has a little tear, and actually it was hung up. You can tell this was hung up at one time. But it's still cool. It's that Weekly Reader. You remember the Weekly Reader? Come on. Come on. Yeah, people watch this. Found me about my age. That's what my demographic on YouTube says. We got this, you know, stuff out of the magazines, more magazines, Bantha tracks. I know you're not overly interested. If you're a Star Wars fan, though, this stuff might interest you. Bantha tracks, Bantha tracks. This looks like something that somebody copied out of a copier machine, the old school copy days. But we got a prize here, guys. We got a really good prize. Non-Star Wars. This is Thundercats magazine. This is #1. As you can see, this is not a camera trick. This thing is pristine. Now, look at that. Look at the old proton there on the back here. We got eyes on the earth. Okay. And what I want to show you, there's a poster in here. That's what I'm trying to get to. I think it's right here where it says "Welcome to Third Earth." So I got to be careful. This stuff's kind of on the fragile, brittle side. I've got to. But anyway, there's a poster right here. You got to take these little screws out. These little screws, little staples, and then you make the poster. You can tell it's very pristine, very nice. This guy, the last one's on eBay, sold for about $65 plus shipping. So that yard sale, even though we didn't get the $200 deal, ended up being a pretty stinking good deal. We got the phone. We got a $65 poster. We got a $65 magazine. We got $50 worth of Dune books. So, you know, you live, you learn. I'm going to tell you something else. So we're going to get more of the story here. So after I left Saturday morning, you know, I knew I didn't get it. I didn't think I was going to get it, really. I went there thinking I wasn't going to get it, so I didn't. But I didn't let them get me down. I just kept on yard selling. And we'll go throw in a couple solds here. Sold these Washington National shorts. They're Under Armour. They're pretty darn nice. A little bit of wear on the W, but I mean, it still looks pretty darn good. We got $16 free shipping on those. I did a video a while back. I did away with free shipping, but there's still a lot in the system, so we're working through those. I sold a pair of trunks, swimming trunks. I don't know what I got out of those. We're going to look that up really quick. Because we're in front of the camera. Okay, looks like on those swimming trunks, we got about $19 free shipping. These are Reebok free. These are size large. swimming trunks with the stuff inside of them. That was a pretty good sale. I am starting to sell some shorts and swimming trunks. It's taking a little bit longer this year than it traditionally does, but that's okay. Okay, so next we sold this Purdue Champion sweater. Yes, you can even sell sweaters in the right time of year if they're the right ones. Extra large, $19.99 plus shipping on the Purdue sweatshirt. We sold more clothes this time than we normally do. But hey, that's great. We'll take sales. Sales have been still really rolling. It's been more than 31 days since the big magazine sale, the one I sold for over $300, the Wrestling magazine. And I'm still up almost 20% on sales from last month. And that's with the Wrestling magazine off. You know how that goes, it falls off. Still up 20% because good inventory and stuff like that. This Cadillac Nike, we got about $24 plus shipping. Today's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. But I thought that would sell for somebody would buy it for their father for Father's Day. It's all Father's Day, so that's the way it goes. Got a great big, and it's even big from my point of view, Nautica here. So I think we got $25 free shipping out of that. Something that sold really quick, and that's what I was going to finish with. So I didn't let it get me down that I didn't get the $200 stamp. And I went on to some other yard sales. There was a little community near there that was having some yard sales, trying to be rich houses. And I've got kind of mixed feeling on rich people's houses. There's only 3 of them ended up participating. So I picked up some old shirts at one place. And I was kind of talking about old shirts a little bit. And the guy spoke to me and said, "You looking for big clothes, a lot of big clothes?" And he said, "Yeah, there's a lot at one sale over here." He gave me the address and I took off. Spent $54 on at that yard sale. Man, I got a ton of big clothes, but a ton of clothes like this. Yeah, Under Armour, The Rock. Yeah, we got about $13 plus shipping. Paid $1 for this. But this is The Rock, Under Armour, 2XL. Everything is at least 2XL or 3XL picked up at that yard sale. All of it's in good quality like that. Man, I'm going to make some money. Got some hoodies. Got all kinds of stuff. And that's just why you can't let stuff get you down. That was also a goodie. Got this Izod shirt. We got about $12 plus shipping out of this. 4XL. As always, like I say, I try to keep big sizes in the store as always. And we got this Columbia PFG here. Let me see here really quick what we got on the Columbia PFG before I go. Looks like we got about $16 plus free shipping. This still was hung over from the old days of the free shipping. So I just kind of wanted to go that over. We make mistakes, guys. We don't know it all. But it also tells you, too, just because somebody, you have a picker in front of you, and you're like, "Man, I ain't going to get none today. He's done been there." Just because the picker's done been there, don't mean there ain't still profit there for you. Take care. And as always, if you like this type of content, give me a like. Comment down below. Hey, what did you think about maybe potential out there in the backyard? Also, hey, hit the subscribe button. I'd appreciate that. I noticed about 71% of the people that watch my channel don't subscribe to my channel. I really would appreciate you subscribing. I really appreciate those who do watch the channel, though. Tune in back next week. Take care. Bye-bye.